It's just a matter of putting these tools, using these tools correctly. But they're available now. There is a lot of innovation all over the world in different aspects of sustainable living.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to one more episode of In Conversation with our sponsors. My name is Jairis, and I'm the head of marketing for Teams Team. And I would like to present you to Alexander. He's from Hydraloop. And hi, how are you?
Hi, Jairis, how are you?
Good, thank you. So let's just start with this interview. He's going to be telling us about his experience, his company, and why he's collaborating with Teams Team. So we are really glad that you are here. So let's start. Tell us a little bit about your major and what you interest about it.
Sure. Thank you for asking. I majored in international management. And what was interesting to me about international management is learning how companies function across borders, how multinational companies function while maintaining focus on their core global objectives. So how to keep a team together that is spread so widely. So what's particularly interesting to me is the human interaction, how you can trust that somebody on the other side of the world will be aligned with the company objectives.
That's interesting. Also because at the moment you are in Dubai as well, so I guess you have a lot of clients around the world.
That's correct. Yes.
So that major is good for this business as well. And talking about your business, and what is your company about, and what do you do for them?
Sure. Hydraloop. Hydraloop designs and produces decentralized water recycling products, which are first of its kind because it's compact. It uses no membranes, no filters, and it's a plug and play, if you will, system that is designed for homes, for residences. It can also be used for commercial real estate, for stores, hotels, lodges. There can be many applications. My job as the managing director for the Middle East is easy. It's to make sure that all homes that are built in the Middle East have a Hydraloop system built in. So a very easy job, as you can imagine.
Well, not that easy, because then it means that all of the houses in Dubai needs to have them, so it's good. And I can also see that you have it in your picture there, so that's right. One of the systems, correct? And I do see that you have different colors, yeah.
That's right. We have different colors and different sizes for more or less capacity.
Yeah, and it has a really nice design as well, but it doesn't look like something that is for the house. It just looks so technological, I could say that.
That's right, and it's Wi-Fi enabled. It has an app where you can control everything. So it has its, let's say, its high technology factor.
Yeah, and it would look good in a modern house, I guess, as well.
That's right.
So you know that we have come from a quarantine, and it was hard for everyone. So how do you manage the quarantine? Did it affect your work? And how were you working, like before you were working face to face, or it was online? And how was just all the experience?
Well, I recently arrived to Dubai about 2 weeks ago. We literally started our local operations about 2 weeks ago. So before that, I was based in Germany, where we were developing, let's say, the business before coming here. Quarantine in Germany for me was quite difficult because of the weather mostly. So being locked into in a home and with bad weather outside made it particularly dreary in comparison to a place like Dubai, of course. I used to worked all my life, mostly face to face, because my job has, of course, a strong commercial component to it. At the beginning, the transition to online was comfortable, meaning that, less time to travel to offices. So it was just wake up, let's say, have breakfast, and get to work right away. But then I noticed that it was lacking, that human contact. And then, of course, working with the Middle East was particularly difficult because here in this region, personal, direct relationships are very, very, very important. So a handshake it has a very strong value here. So I managed to do it, but I have to admit that our objectives in terms of growing in this region were hampered. They were delayed because of that, because we couldn't make that face-to-face connection. Hopefully that's over, and now we're starting to be more active from that standpoint.
Okay, that's good. So at the moment you are able to go outside and meet other people and do your business outside. Okay.
That's right. With all the, of course, all the precautions that you should have.
Yeah, of course. But no, that is good as well, because I guess as your position, it is better to try to have more contact with them instead of online. Also because, as you said, it's more personal. You can talk to them, and I didn't know about the handshake, so that's good for me to learn whenever I go. At least I know. And how is your company? And how is your company contributing to our project?
Well, we are providing our water recycling technology because we believe, we've seen a lot of projects around sustainability, but we noticed that they're mostly centered about energy efficiency, or solar panels and all the systems to make use of energy very efficient. But we think that we can contribute by adding another aspect related to a key let's say, component in our lives, which is water. So, you can see it from our name, it's very clear, how we contribute. So, the name is Hydraloop, hydra meaning water, and loop meaning to recycle. So we think that we can contribute by showcasing or helping showcase that sustainability is related to water also, clearly.
Yeah, that's true. And I think another part that you guys are contributing in the project is that the knowledge. For example, some of us, we didn't know that your product exists. And so now that we are aware what it does and how many things can it do for a house or anywhere in the world, and we as an industry, we as a professional are going to the industry in the future, we are able to refer to this as well. So I guess one of the values that you're contributing is our knowledge, and that we are able to learn this side as well. As you said, not only the energy performance, but also the water management and how we can recycle it. So for me, that's priceless.
Well, we're happy to contribute also in that respect.
And then how did you decide to partner with us? And is there any experience that you hope to get from this project?
Sure. Well, we decided to partner with Team Esteem as we believe that the project is an excellent platform to showcase our technology. And again, going back to what we said before, to bringing more attention to the water aspect of sustainability, let's say. So we thought Team Esteem and your project was ideal, and obviously competing here in Dubai is also very, very, very interesting for us, because this is our, let's say, a logical territory for water conservation. What we hope to gain from this is to be able to harness and encourage new ideas on the applications of our product. And of course, to draw attention to the efficient use of water through you. So in the mid-long term, we would love, for you young crowd to hopefully teach us what else we could do with this kind of technology that we didn't think of, perhaps.
Okay, that actually is good to know, because it's kind of like a research project for us.
For example.
Yes, for example, in this team, we do have a lot of members from first, second, and third year, and they are doing their dissertation this year. I did it last year. I wish I knew this company so I could have done something related to that. and they also do water management and how it can be recycled. So perhaps this could be something that they could ask you and then research about it. So at the end, this is something that you are contributing to our project as well.
Would love to do that.
So, and how do you think about this project can impact the future of construction, including your product as well, so all together?
Sure. Well, I think it's definitely a glimpse of what is possible regarding our common objective, let's say, of building carbon neutral and fully sustainable living that could be applied almost anywhere in the world. So I think that the construction sector is definitely keeping an eye on the innovations, that you're bringing.
That's good. I also wanted to ask you, this is just aside, and your product, I did see that you guys, that the Hydraloop company did a series online that is on Netflix. Can you just remind me what's the name, just for if people want to know about it and they can just search it?
Sure. You can find us in the documentary called The Brave Blue World.
Okay.
And it showcases, of course, the issue about water. You know, Matt Damon is a famous celebrity who's taken the lead in bringing attention to the water problem. So he's also featured there, and there are several companies. Among those, it's Hydraloop. So come and see us.
Okay, and this is available on Netflix, just if you guys want to see it. So moving back to the questions, have there been any challenges that you face in achieving sustainable initiative in your company? I know you said that you are just focusing on water, but just so we can know a little bit more.
Yes. Well, you know, we are by design sustainability-focused company. Challenges arise from the activity in the market. You know, I would say the main challenge lies in the education of consumers regarding the need to conserve water. It's something that we hear a lot of consumers saying, yes, it's important, but they don't really, they go back to their old ways very easily. So there's a big challenge of educating, let's say, on this matter, right? Because the fact remains that we are running out of water, and it will get worse as the population the world's population continues to grow. So because it's a finite resource, that's why we call it internally our blue gold. Yeah. So, and of course, as a company, apart of course from the product that we sell, of course we're looking into our internal production, how we produce the machines to do it in a environmentally friendly way, of course.
No, that's good to hear about that you're trying to see how, as you said, how you produce them, but also thinking the precautions in the future and how this product can also be sustainable. And I like also the idea that you said that you also teach your customers, because, for example, I have this in mind that people buy a house, but they don't really know how to use it, because people like the real estate, they just give you the key. But with this product, if you teach them how to do it and how to reduce the water, that is good, because it means that the consumer knows prior and purchasing. And I do see your website and you have a lot of information about it. So anybody that's going to buy it, they already know a bit more about the product.
That's right. Right.
And then, how is your company planning to adapt to the future goals, such as net zero, carbon neutral, and related mostly to the water? Yes.
Of course, again, I think that the best way is to adapt by reviewing constantly and improving how we produce our products and the facilities where we're manufacturing them. So we are currently working on a way of producing, of creating production lines that are more flexible. So we don't, let's say, create overcapacity, therefore wasting energy by creating, structures that are too big and can be more elastic, let's say, or can grow and shrink depending on demand.
Okay, so it means that you're creating these products like this one, but they are like more modular, so they can be adapting small to big, so you don't like you, as you say, you don't waste materials, energy, and all this.
Correct.
Yeah.
And also
Okay.
the factory itself.
Ah, okay. And sorry, where is the factory located? That is such a curious question as well.
Sure, yeah. The factory is located in Emmen, Netherlands, in the Netherlands.
Oh, okay.
That's the current factory. Of course, we see a strong demand, so we are currently obviously looking to expand in manufacturing in other regions of the world.
Yeah, of course. And just to clarify, this product is you are able to sell it all around the world or just in Europe and Dubai?
No, all over the world. As a matter of fact, there's a product being installed, as if I remember correctly, in South Africa, in Australia, in the United States, and of course all over Europe.
Okay, that's amazing that you're actually bringing this product. Sorry, I didn't know.
That's right. Yeah.
And then the final question that we always ask all of our sponsors is, what message do you give to future graduates aiming to join in this construction industry?
Well, I guess the message would be to remind, let's say, the current students that the tools that we need to make sustainable living possible are now at our disposal. It's just a matter of putting these tools, using these tools correctly. But they're available now. There is a lot of innovation all over the world in different aspects of sustainable living. So my message is, well, look for these tools and put everything together, because I think the future of construction is now.
You are totally correct. And thank you for that message, because I think there is also we are missing this knowledge that we try to search, but the things are already there, as you said. And it's nice that we get to know this product as well, as I said before. And yeah.
We're just one piece, one of these tools.
Yeah, exactly. But one of these pieces that can make a difference as well. And then just to close, and if you would like to know more about Hydraloop, they have their website. You can find it on Hydraloop. They are also in social media. They post a lot of things. You can find it both from Dubai and the Hydraloop. I think the main account is Hydraloop, and then there is another one, Hydraloop Middle East. So you can find both of them if you would like to know about their products, what they do, and of course watch the Netflix series, because it's nice. I did watch it myself, so I tried to learn. And thank you, Alexander. Is there anything else you would like to say just to close the interview?
Well, I would just like to thank you for organizing this interview. Thank you to Team Esteem for being so nice and assisting. And of course, we look forward to working together with you.
Yeah, we look forward to see you guys in Dubai and work with this company and all of the other as well in our house. So thank you everyone for watching this, and I'll see you next week in our next episode. Bye bye.